Our top focus on News Point today. Thousands of farmers from India's northern states will resume their protest march to Delhi on Wednesday. And this announcement came after agitating farmers rejected a central government proposal offering minimum support price on 5 crops through cooperatives. The farmers are demanding a legal guarantee of minimum support price on 23 crops. Farmer leaders say they held detailed discussions over the government proposal and reached a conclusion that it was not in the favour of the farmers. The proposal was offered during a meeting between the protesting farmer leaders and 3 union ministers on Sunday night. The farmers have also demanded that they should be allowed to hold a peaceful march to Delhi and that Punjab-Haryana borders should be opened for them.
The problem lies with this government's intentions. If they had good intentions, they would have never brought such a proposal.
Now, according to the proposal that was offered to the farmers, government cooperatives will procure maize in 3 pulses, that is Arhar, Urad and Moong, and the Cotton Corporation of India will procure cotton produce after the MSP is decided upon by the government committee. For this, the farmers in these agencies will get into a legal contract of 5 years. Farmer leaders say that the proposal is one of contract farming in the name of diversification, adding that it will only benefit those farmers who diversify from paddy. Earlier on Monday, the Samyukt Kisan Morcha, which is not part of the march to Delhi, rejected the centre's offer, saying it seeks to divert and dilute the farmers' demand for MSP. The Samyukt Kisan Morcha spearheaded the year-long agitation ending in 2021, where thousands of farmers camped outside Delhi borders for months before the government finally accepted their demands. Now, to discuss this further, we're being joined by Delhi Chalo March, a veteran political campaign advisor, joining us from New Delhi. Sir, thank you so much for joining us on News Point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, sir, to begin with, farmers, of course, as you know, have rejected the government proposal. They're all set to resume their march. How do you view these protests?
I view them as a kind of repetition of what's been happening for a while. I think people in power need to understand the core demand of the farmers. And that is that they want terms of trade between industry and in economics, who are looking at policy making, who watch it every day, know that the agricultural sector, as far as terms of trade are concerned, is at a disadvantage where industry is, whether it's access to credit, whether it's facilities of all other kinds. For example, the farmers' demand for getting a retention price for 23 crops. The fact is that when you have a PLI scheme for manufacturing of so many industrial goods, you need to understand that agriculture and food grains are as essential, and we need to make sure that the ones who produce them get the incentives and the support that they need.
All right, so in fact, you've pretty much touched on this. This is what I was going to come to next. Of course, the core demand here is the minimum support prices as well. And you've explained what the existing terms of trade and the impact of agriculture are. Now, on that, I also wanted to understand, how do you assess the impact of the farmer protests on the upcoming elections, of course?
This is a $1 million question. If you notice, these are Punjab farmers. I don't see at this point of time too much agitation spilling onto the streets from other states, but the entire western Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, those farmers have similar issues. While they may not be organized enough to get onto the streets, I suspect that their sentiments are probably equally affected. So the farmers would be parties to see in their manifestos show a special space and concern for them.
All right. Well, Mr. Charan, thank you so much for joining us on News Point with your insights on this. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.